Hello, my name is Brodie. Welcome to the ACS Teacher Podcast. I'm your host, and I'm here joined with my co-host, Isla, Blair, and our guest today, our gym teacher, Mr. Carberry. Hello, Mr. Carberry. How you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Our first question for you today is, where did you go to college, and what did you study?
So I started going to Entrance for health and phys ed. Then I transferred and I finished at Canisius College, got my bachelor's in health and physical education, and then I went to my master's program was Grace University, which is in Indiana, and I have my master's in athletic administration.
Wow.
Why did you want to be a gym teacher?
Well, it was my favorite class in school. I loved the guy that I ended up taking his job, Mr. Butler. He made it fun. And my main thing is I don't like dressing up. So I took a career that I can wear athletic clothing at all times and be professional.
So you went to Akron High School, and I'm curious to know, what was it like to go to Akron High School, and now you're teaching at Akron High School?
It was definitely a little weird at first. Now my colleagues who I had as teachers, so now calling them instead of, Mr. B, which I still call Mr. B, but just being, colleagues with them instead of the student-teacher relationship that I had with them was definitely different. And then the fact that I know some of your guys' parents, from outside of school or even in school, that part is definitely a little weird, but I appreciate it, and I think it helps me as a teacher because I have those relationships with certain kids and their parents and family members and stuff like that.
What hobbies do you have outside of school?
So I have 2 dogs at home, so I love getting out of school, going home, and we have like a nature trail in our backyard, so I always take them out there. So hiking, playing with the dogs. I play some organized sports outside of school. But really, my wife and I love to travel. I don't like the beach, so we like to travel to like mountainous areas and do a lot of hiking.
Mr. Carberry's dogs actually have an Instagram, so it will be on the screen, so you better follow them.
Shout out.
How is your relationship with your students in your teaching career?
Personally, I think I usually have pretty good relationships with my students. I think being in the gym and having it be more of like an activity-based class, I can kind of connect with kids in a little bit different way than some of the classroom teachers. And I do think that some of the kids that might not do well in other classes usually do pretty well in mine. So I think I kind of have pretty strong relationships with some of the kids.
What's the most liked amongst the student base?
I think the answer is probably the same. I think pickleball, which we're currently doing now, is my favorite to teach.
Sorry, no, I hate pickleball.
It's not for everybody.
Let's ask Mr. Carberry how many times I've participated in gym since pickleball's been used.
Yeah, it's been not great for her grade. No, I think the majority of the kids enjoy pickleball. Isla doesn't. But I think it's fun to teach. I think it's like one of the hottest sports around. There's pickleball courts going up all over the place. And it's definitely, we have the class tournament and the school-wide tournament that we're going to be running in a few weeks. So that always gets a pretty good turnout. So
we want to thank our not official sponsor, but we want to thank the school store. Shout out to Miss Saley.
She's a queen.
Shout out.
Thank you,
Personal
Mr.
Finance.
Carberry, for being our first teacher on our podcast.
And on our next podcast, we have another teacher, and it's going to be a mystery. You guys are just going to have to wait and find out.